Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Deelii. It has been a while. I think a month or so since I last posted. Yeah, it was because I was so busy at school, and I'm still busy at school having finals coming up. So I wanted to do a little nursing school interview question and answer series thing. I have 10 questions that I remembered that I was asked during my interview. So I hope these questions will help you for your upcoming interview that you have to take for nursing school. So before I get right into this video, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and turn on that post notification bell to be notified every time your girl upload a video. So the first question is, tell me about yourself. Most of the time you just don't know nothing about yourself, plain facts. So when I say tell me about yourself, usually in a zone before you can answer, which is okay. Then expect you for the blah 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 blah. As they answer the question, you have time to think. However, what I said was that I was a very clever, easygoing, friendly, fun person, which is true. Only if I take me off, I get mad. So then you have to know about that. And I love to sing, and I love to dance, and I love to read. And I even tell them where I currently live, and I tell them the school that I used to attend, and yeah. And I tell them that where I live have rivers, and I like to go swimming. So the second question that they might ask is, what motivates you to do nursing, or why nursing? So it can be what motivates you to do nursing or why nursing. So that's two different questions, but the answers are basically similar. So the reason I answered the reason I wanted to do nursing is because I love to help a person that is atypical. And then I explained that I think that helping person in the times of needs is my calling from God. And the reason why I started to state about my young age coming up helping my mother, because my mommy has sickle cell disease, and how my passion to help person was a calling. Yeah, I basically spoke about that, and it was kind of touching. I wanted to cry, but I kind of hold the composure because I can't. So yeah, that was basically what had happened. And they asked a question, the fourth question, since the last two was 2 in 1. The fourth question was, how are you going to pay for nursing school? They asked if you were going to have financial aid, if you're going to ask student loan, or if you're funding for school self or by family. I took out student loan, and I told them that I was taking out student loan, but anything that student loan didn't cover, my parents, my mom and my grandmother, will back up on that, or any person that is going to help me. So that was basically. They asked the clubs that you were a part of in school, so you can list out the whole of the club them where you did a part, and I left not on just state the whole of them, because they love persons where in a core curriculum activities, like just come to school for school, like come if you do something else. They have to learn outside the classroom too, yeah. And they asked, the other question was 3 functions of a nurse. And 3 functions of a nurse: we have to assist individuals who are sick, we do vital checks, to record medical health, and we really, in some cases, to administrate medication and treatment. So when the doctors send to the pharmacy for the medication. We ensure that the patient take the right dose and so forth. Yeah, so a nurse do those things. The other question they asked me was 3 characteristics of a nurse. And 3 characteristics, I answered that 3 characteristics of a nurse is to have good communication skills, to have empathy and sympathy, time management, and to be caring. And yeah, they even asked me how I heard about them, how I heard about their school. So I heard about UWI by visiting the campus several times, but I'm not on the main campus. I'm on the western campus now. So I usually go to the main campus for things like Maths Olympian, and that's how comes I learned. And I even learned about the nursing school by a mutual friend. So things like those, you tell them that you learned about the school by. And if they ask you what you have learned, do a little research. Tell them say you were the top this 5% in a this, and how you will have good rate in nursing exam passing, especially the regional exams and things like those. Yeah, know your information. And they asked me what was my biggest strength. And the answer to say that my biggest strength was that I was a very dedicated young lady. So anything that I put my mind towards, I'm going to do it, even if it takes me weeks or months. I am going to do it. And I'm a very punctual person. I'm always on time. You tell me say school start 8 o'clock, I'm at school from 7. That's just how I stay. They asked me about my biggest weakness, and my biggest weakness is saying no to persons, because it will cost me it will cost me for stress. I know we're in the process of exam now. I'm just telling you a little story with you. In the process of exams, and to tell you how stressing those group works are stressing, because I have to be running behind persons to get the work done. And then if they ask me to help them do something, I'm not going to say no, I'm going to say yes. And I continue to stress myself out about it, and it's very much stressful. So that's basically my biggest weakness. My biggest weakness. And it's yeah. So they asked me, where do I see myself in the next 5 years? And I told them that I see myself working at a hospital in the next 5 years, having my bachelor's of nursing degree, having my license, working as a RN, fulfilling my gift of helping people, and so forth. So those were things that I told them. And I'm trying to see if I remember any more questions that they had asked, but basically, and they asked me to tell them the subjects that I have. Even though they have the papers with your subject, they want to hear it from yourself. And if you don't have English in one, or communication studies in what Cape Communication Studies in 1 and 2, you'd have to do the LPT exam to try and get a 1 to do their English course. If it's not, to do their year-long English course. So things like those, they will tell you. The evil question that they asked was if we know the different type of nurses in the health centers, like the community head, the public health nurse, not the community, sorry, the public health nurses, like those for it that are in the health centers. They even ask if you know them. They even ask if you know the shift that nurses are on. Like you have, I think 7 to 3, 3 to 12, and 12 to 7, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, questions like those they ask. So yeah guys, I hope this little answering questions and how I answer them help you guys, because I'd watched a lot of video but none from my school. So hopefully persons who are applying to the UWI School of Nursing, if this will help. And if you have any more information that you need to know, you can contact me by my Instagram page. The link will be in the description. Yeah, or by my email. The link will also be in the description. Hope you guys enjoy this little video, and yeah, bye.